going on YouTube? Welcome back to another episode of the Survival Crate series. Last episode, we made a brand new XP farm. Now, it's not by me, it's by Kindle Bubble. If you don't know, it is Kindle Bubble. Can't remember what other machines they have made, but it is by that person on this one. Also, gotta try and re-add all the signs to every machine. I gotta go back through and find out who they're by again. So, it may take a minute. Today, something we're working on is the power. I want to connect all these to power, let them run, let them connect, and then, well, hopefully connect them up to that at some point. We do need more fluid tanks because if you don't know, this is how XP is going to get over here. This will be a receiver. We don't need this, so I mean, I could really just get rid of that. If I ever need to turn it off, I have a lever. We could just do that. That would make it easier. That one has a lever. If we ever need that, we do that. And then I should probably put a clutch on this with a rotation speed controller because we're rather. I need this to work all speed. So let me go ahead and make one of those real quick, and then we can start working on the power. Alright, so we do that. We need one large cogwheel. If I do have one, wow. Yeah, of course, we got to kick that baby in full drive. Yeah. And then we need to add a clutch on here, which means our power will connect, hopefully on here somehow. Alright, there we go. We got the clutch. Let me go ahead and add my little lever crunk. There we go. And then let's add a gearbox here just so I can turn it and have it connect to that. All right, there we go. So we just got to connect power to this. We got to put this wall up on this side. Same thing on that side. We got to put the wall, and then we got to add some encased chain drives right here. I just need more encased chain drives, I think. All right, there we go. Let me go ahead and get a little shaft real quick so I can push this out. Why are you placing like that? It seems pretty loud here. I think I'm breaking something. Don't. All right, so we have to do it this way. I got to connect this back to go down just to have that down. Because if I put a gearbox here, it's going to be way too close to that. I could put a gearbox here and have it go down, but I have a feeling it will rotate to the other way. I didn't want it to rotate the other way. I want it to go the same way. And then this one, well, we are just going to connect if it lets me. We'll just do it like that. So all those will rotate. This one will connect over here. One of these will connect on this one. That would do that. That would just connect over here, connect onto that one. This one will go over here, connect on that. And then this one will, well, obviously have to connect to this. We may need this one underground. Hopefully, probably. I don't know. What's on this side of the wall? Grass. We actually have a little space over here. I could probably put most of it in the wall and then have the rest of it go under. I gotta try and figure that out. Let me get these two machines started first. Let me actually, yeah, we'll get those going. Let me get some gearboxes real quick. Maybe a few shafts just because I need those. Alright, so that should power onto that one. If I do this, obviously it's not going to fully work, but if I do that, flips the other way. So all this should go in here. This should start spinning. The water goes that way. Perfect. Everything's going up. Not too bad. Alright, that has system. And then all we got to do is just put lava, or not lava. Ow, my legs, man. We got to put water into these, start the cobble gen, and then, well, we should be good. Do I have any more stone bricks so I can make more of the walls? I don't want to see all this junk. I got 9, brother wood. Do I have any more anywhere? Okay, I was about to say. This is going all the way to the roof. This baby's hitting Narnia on standby. Alright, so that is connecting out that way. This one I could really just connect there and it should be good. I have to verify, make sure everything's spinning the correct way on this one. You are not, so we got to do this and flips that way, which means everything goes down, should go in. It's sand. That sand should turn into clay. Then that clay should poop out, go straight to brick. Yep. Okay. Perfect. We'll turn you off. This one we just need water in. So let me go ahead and real quick. I want to make sure all these work because if they, it's gonna suck, and I gotta try and fix them somehow. And I'll be honest, I have no clue how to fix this one. Not a chance at all do I know how to fix it. All right. So if I start this, that should be moving. It is not. Why are you not moving? I mean, I know you don't have lava connected, but is that really the main reason? Do you have super glue on you? I should. Okay, maybe it's up here. I don't know if that machine actually has super glue sitting on top of it. All these should have some sort of super glue. I forgot to move all this one. That. Okay, so that has glue, which it should. This one doesn't need it. This should move. I feel like I'm missing belts. Yeah, I feel like I'm missing a whole bunch of belts here. Last time I remember, these two go pretty far. I need to add a belt here. What happened with this one? I knew some machine was going to break. I didn't expect it to break before I even started the machine. Like, what? I don't think I have any more belts. That's not good. I think I'm out of belts. All right, well, let me hit my storage real quick, see if I have any extra. I got to figure out why the machine's not working anymore, on why it's not moving. Something with the gantry shaft. Thing is, I don't know how to fix it. I really don't want to rebuild it, but I may have to. Did I have old glue there? I think I had old glue. That's why none of it's wanting to go. So yeah, these are connecting onto that. You shouldn't need anything because that's where the old machine was. You should work on there. Why are you not moving? There we go. Right, so that would do that. Everything would drop in on here. I need to put another thing. That should just continue it. All right, let's see if, well, it's probably not going to be able to create alloy, but you're a lag farm, all right. All right, that comes down. That's good. That should split, put some in there. It should put the rest in here once it turns to flint or whatever. That flint will go in there, which should then drop in on that. And then obviously we need lava. All right, cool. She works. Not too bad. This one, let's try and figure out how I can set this one up. Probably do a vertical because yeah, I'm just going to have this to where I don't want to have power sitting out the top. So like I'm okay with these two low pieces coming out. I'm not really too worried about that. I don't want shafts and gearboxes running all through the floor just to get to. So if I can hide them, that might be better. So I don't have to worry about it. I just gotta try and figure out how I can get these over here, which I mean, is pretty easy. Just don't know if I want to do it or not. That means I gotta drill in through the wall. And that goes right outside, doesn't it? It does. But that's not good. Won't go on the wall if I do this, right? Can I get up here at least? Well, brother, why? Why you gotta do that to me? I mean, it's hidden behind leaves, but like, why you gotta do that? I may just have to have this one go down and then I can just power through it. Yeah. Get the outline started so I know the pathway I need to take. A lot of turns, a lot of zips and zaps. Oh well. This one I can easily just do. I can just do that. That's perfectly fine. I can then get a gearbox and put that right there. That should power and connect whatever it needs. We do that and that should just figure out you're going to do that stupid little issue. Which means I need to have it. Okay, so if that one's there, I need to put one here, here, and there. Stop powering because I know it's not going to work right. Just to make it look a little bit better. All right, so we do have those. These three are connected, which is perfectly fine. If we ever need to connect more power, hate to say it, I'm going to have to connect off. If we're on like this side, I got to connect it off of that one to go over here. Everything else, we're probably going to have go through the roof. So we're going to have, hopefully, everything by the roof. If not, everything's going underground, which is definitely going to suck for all of the belts. We'll get to that when the time comes. Right now, we'll deal with this. You're going the wrong way, so we got to flip you. And then we need to put lava right in the little spot there. Oh, lava machine. Thank you. I love having that there. It's so helpful. Yep, so that will cook that one. Let's power this real quick. You're going the wrong way. Yes, you are. So let's go ahead and turn you off. Cut these three out. I had to learn this to fix the machine. So, all right. So I needed a shaft and then 2 gearboxes. That's what I needed, right? Think so. Yes. All right. So I had to fix this by doing that, not that. So there and then there. And that should make it to where this one now flips that way. I can then put a casing on this so we don't have any silverfish flying through. There we go. I don't want to have the block on there. And then you should be going the right way. Yes, you are. Hold. We're not fully complete yet. I need to get his diamond sword and put in there. Now it needs to have sharpness, sweeping edge, and unbreaking. Because obviously you can't put mending. Which sucks. I don't know why we can't do that. It would be so much better. I don't know what I'm talking about. I just really hope everything up here goes. The only way I'll really be able to find out is if we have blocks placing it. So we will have to verify. But I need to make a diamond sword and throw it up there. Now I wish there was something that has pretty good durability. We unfortunately don't have that. So yeah, we'll have to stick with a diamond sword. And then, well, we'll have to come back every now and then to see if we have it. If I put, no, there's way too much in that area. I was going to say, if I put a filter with a half broken sword, will it just take out of that deployer and, well, put it to the side so I can repair it if I need to? That would probably be better. I mean, I am going to put mending on it just so I can take it out and have mending on it and repair it without wasting diamonds, even though I have a farm that makes diamonds for me. So I don't have to worry about that. But I also don't want to risk it. So let's go ahead and make a sword. I cannot afford my diamond sword. I feel like half of the people don't know that song. And it's sad. Back when there was a good Minecraft day. Alright, so we got all that. Let me get my lapis real quick. I do want to put a... That's what I was going to put there was the enchantment area. Where we can customize our enchantments and do whatever. That's what I was going to put. Sharp 3. That's pretty good. Amber unbreaking. Yeah. Thank God we don't have to worry about anything else. I do need another sharp 3 though. Just so I can make sharp 4. And then another sharp 4 to make sharp 5. And sweeping edge. And mending. Yeah, we got a lot of things that we need. All right, so let me do that. Let me put my lamp in here. Then I need some books because we were going to do some book enchants before we do anything. What are these? No, power 4, sharp 4. Oh, you already have a sharp 4. Nice. Efficiency, you're not going to work. I can place it. What? I didn't know that. That's kind of cool. I got one more over here. Not the cactus. What the heck? Where'd it go? Was it disguised? Okay. Punch one. Brother, why? I got one more down here. Two more. Projectile and sharp 3. Ooh, I could put a sharp 3 on. Then we could put a sharp 4. Nice. And then we'll just take some extra books. Let's see what one's nasty. What are you? Gravity gun. I forgot about that. I'm very intrigued to see what it does, but also I don't want to find out in case I destroy every single thing I have. Okay, sharp 3. I could put sharp 3 on here. Then sharp 4 to 4. We got sharp 5. Perfect. I'm breaking 3s to max. Let's go ahead and try and get a sweeping edge. Oop, sweeping edge 2. I'll take sweeping edge 3. No, more punch on the sword. Efficiency 4. I'm just gonna take you to take you. And then we'll de-enchant everything. Yeah, I will keep you. I'm gonna throw you in the backpack of wonders because you're actually helpful. Power 4. I'm not too worried about power. I don't really use a bow as much as I would like. Just mainly because I don't have a bow. But piercing. What do I need on here? I need sweeping edge. Yeah, we need another sweeping too. See, too bad I don't need that. I do have an auto fisher though I can use. None of that works. Don't know why I have something trying to load. Sweeping edge 1. I just need another sweeping edge 1 to get sweeping edge 2. And then another, well, I don't need another thing else. I just need sweeping edge 1 again. But it's going to take a minute because that's how the cycle goes. You can't really get it in a row. It sucks. Punch, looting, fire us. No. Feather falling. What do you think I'm doing? Jumping off buildings? I mean, will be pretty funny. See, that only does sweeping 2. I don't want. Already got a 2. Just need a sweeping edge. Uno. I don't need no potato recovery or Bane. Bane's kind of useless. It's not that good. Actually, it's not good in general, but I'm gonna need to grab more lapis because I'm about out. Good thing I have some extra sitting in my backpack. I'm like Dora in this. Can I just get another sweeping edge, please? Like, immediately? I'm running pretty low on XP, man. Then I still gotta put mending on it. Fortune 2. I have a guy that gives Fortune 3. There was. Okay. I can now stop. Sweeping edge 1, 2, 3, 2. Boom, pow. Bingo. And then we just gotta throw a mending on this, which means we're gonna need a book and like 20 emeralds, I think it is. I'm okay with that though. I have a farm that gives it for me. And if I'm lucky enough, I may honestly already have it sitting in my inventory. I don't. Let's hope I have some sitting in storage. I may not though, just because I don't really bring emeralds over here unless, you know, I already had them on me. Most times I don't carry emeralds. Never mind. Let's just do that. Let's get to my villager guy that I have peacefully sleeping in my basement. I still gotta do things with this. I was gonna do stuff, but Fabian, I don't know why you love this corner. Get out of it. You, wake up. Mending, thank you. Go back to sleep. Alrighty, we'll go back down here to our anvil. Possibly break it, but you know, that's what we deal with. Boom, she has mending. Honestly, it's a pretty good sword in general. I would keep it, but I'm waiting for the day we have full netherite. Yeah, because we're full netherite at some. I just gotta try and figure out that form. Okay, so this one, we move that, remove that. I was about to say, where'd that go? Now this is filtered to diamond swords. You can see it down there. It is filtered straight to diamond swords. So if I put that in, we can let this run, and then it should be wrong one. Other why here, there, boom. And then we just gotta connect the pumps to these. But first, we're gonna get some fluid pipes, not pipes, fluid tanks, and make these go all the way to space. And then we'll connect these in the back. Which means we're gonna have to have a pipe going from under this, going straight across, connecting in this one, and then pulling this one out, having a pump here, pushing into that one. Which means I gotta try and add power to this. I could probably just go off of that. Yeah, it should be alright. These have power spots underneath. This one does. In reality, I could just take this one and then just connect it. We're good with that. Got to get our layout set. So this will go straight into the middle. A pump here with a pump going there. And then on this side, I have one going out. And then one going in here. Perfect. I'll just throw all this stuff in here for now. Not too worried about it. Let's go ahead and get the pipe set. All we will need is a pump here. Where'd my pumps go? 19 of them. Perfect. And then that will connect up like that. Which means, actually, either way, if I probably wouldn't even need one here because this should still pump it into there. We do need one coming out. See, we don't really need one coming out. I could just do this. This will pump out. Come on, give me my blocks. Out there, and that will go here to there. And we just have to connect these to power. Okay, maybe I could have gone farther away. I'm just gonna have these two connect off each other. So let me get some cogwheels real quick. Again, I gotta try and make it to where I don't see it because I just don't want to see it. I gotta try and figure that. Whoa, that wasn't part of my plan. I mean, I should be able to do this. No, that's not gonna be anything. Let's put another gearbox here and I'll connect this one to that one, which will go on that one. Perfect. See, my brain functions sometimes, only about 2 times a day, but still functions. And I'm out of gearboxes. That's great. Of course, I have to be out of gearboxes right now. And we'll do that. So that will connect on this. We'll push on that. Da 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 da. Fill these. And then we need power connecting off of this one. I really should be able to go straight out and then just connect on. Good idea. Sounds good. There really should be nothing under here that is grabbing that. Should be doing that. That will power this one, which should be able to push stuff in there. Which will power this. We'll push stuff in there. Just the way I wanted. Alright, so let me grab all this stuff just because I have it. So really, I should just be able should pump everything out no matter what, like no matter where I'm at. So, do I have any more granite other than polish? It seemed way too repetitive right in that little spot. I don't want it. There we go. I hear my villagers. Dang, loud. So the pumps will constantly stay active as long as, this machine has power. If this has power, everything will down here, all the pumps at least will stay active, which is what we want. That's how we want it. All those that will go in, connect out, go into that. Okay. And then you can't really tell other than, look at the patterns. Really, we didn't go off a pattern. It's just something I'm going to do. We're going to take a good chunk of XP. Do this. We're just going to throw it not where I want it. Yep, it went in there. All right. I do got to make it to where, I mean, obviously it's going to be like 1 to 2 pieces at a time. We're not going to have multiple going at once. Yeah, all that should just go, and then everything should get flowed in here. Perfect. And then those will fill, put 2 pieces together, and boom, we got an XP shower. Nice. Let me just take those. Now, if we're lucky enough, or if we figure out a way to do it, we can fill this with hyper XP, which will suck just because we need blaze cakes. There's a blaze cake farm, but that means I gotta add that down here. And then, well, we gotta mix lapis and glowing sack, which means I would have to come down here manually to input glowing sacks and, well, lapis, because my train won't be able to get over here, which I'm not doing. So we're just gonna keep it how it is. We need to make more fluid tanks, which is pretty simple. Definitely gonna need a lot more barrels and a lot of copper. It's copper sheets or copper ingot? Copper sheets. Okay. Well, I need to go get more copper because I am completely out. That's not good. And if we should have some in here, hopefully. If not, I gotta fly all the way to Yonderville. I gotta fly all the way to Yonderville. Great. Any copper in there? I don't see any. Nope. All right. Well, we gotta fly. Hopefully we can start getting the train set up, and then, well, we can have like a passenger train so I can just ride on that and go to every spot I need to without wasting my jetpack. Because, I mean, we don't really have to worry about it just because we have infinite lava. But I do want to get to a point to where I don't have to worry about, yeah, I don't want to have to worry about waiting, flying constantly. I could just jump on a passenger train, which will go from station to station every now and then I could just show up. All right, let's go ahead and get some copper. Do I not have any? Make copper? How dare you not make copper? I was about to say, you are lying to me. I'm just gonna grab all of it. Once we get the train started for these machines will constantly stay active. We will never have to worry about coming back here. Obviously, fixing that stuff, but that'll be fine. I'm really okay with it. I gotta set the filter to where it disables or gets rid of all like the saplings, leaves, and sticks. Maybe apples too. Just so that's not clogging our train and it is strictly just stuck. Now that I think about it, why am I putting a wood farm there? Oh no, that's coal. Never mind. A little bit dumb over here. I forgot that was our coal farm. I do need to add another magnum torch back here because I have so many monsters that spawn right in that area. And they end up walking over here. So we're definitely gonna need some. Do 4 stacks? That seems fun. I just need a lot more barrels, which means a lot more wood, which I don't think I have. I don't. Well, while that presses, I am gonna go get more wood. Hold on. While flying over, I just witnessed a witch with a backpack. Not only am I intrigued, I want to see what it has. Well, I need to kill this creeper because I have a feeling you're gonna hurt me. Let's just hope he doesn't. Thank you. Let's see if I can kill him. Ouch, poison. I need a bucket, I need a bucket, I need a bucket, I need a bucket. Give me milk, give me milk. I need milk, I need some milk. I don't have a cow anywhere. He didn't drop boots. How long is this? 20 seconds. Oh, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna be sent to God here in a minute. I don't have a cow over here. Don't try it at me. Let me get, don't do it. Oh, I was too far away anyways. I tried right clicking on the bed to at least save a spawn point, but it was too far, so. We're gonna sit here and save our health for a second. Oh, I did get the backpack. And it's a black backpack. I like that. Let's see what's in it. Oh, baby. Ooh, I get fish. Heart of the sea. You're practically useless, but I will keep that backpack because I'm pretty cool. And I got phantoms. Ouchie. Yeah, we should have enough. And let's get back to our humble abode to where we don't have to worry about phantoms ever spawning. Alright, so all that is pressed. Why do I have brass in here? Where'd brass come from? It's so loud over here. It is so loud. My brain is rattling. Alright, we got fluid tanks. Let's go ahead and take them back to our underground bunker. Not really a bunker, but it's our underground basement. And there we go. I don't know how big these get. We're at 648 millibuckets, so about 648 buckets worth of XP. Pretty cool, pretty cool. And then something else we gotta do. I need this, I need a pipe, and then we need a sprinkler. Copper sheet, copper pipe, and bars. Okay, turn these to copper sheet. We have pipe, and then we just need iron bars. All right, well, let me go press these sheets real quick, and then we could come back and start our sprinkler. And then we could take a shower in glory. All right, so we need, I think it's here. Have these on this side, and then we put one here. Boom, we got sprinklers. It gave 3, so I probably already have some somewhere. That's nice to know now. Then we'll stand here, which means we will need to put, I need a temp block. How can I connect this with, ow, that was my hand smacking my mic. That hurt. That will all connect on this. How can I make it to where, I can just flip a lever. I mean, I can add a clutch into it, and then I can make it to where I can just put a lever on, like, the back. How do I want to do this? I get full customized design. Get a casing real quick. There we go. So that would still go through, everything would connect, and then, okay, so I could do that. That's not bad. I mean, I have a little piece here, but really I could just put like a copycat trap door, and we should be fine. It should smooth it out. But I also want to make it where you see that, so I may not. I mean, I really could just do that. But this looks like it adds more aim. I do like this way better. Oh, too much. There we go. All right, so all we got to do, we come in here, we just have to flip a lever, then it should shower. So the lever is going to be right here. And we actually have redstone links, so technically I could do this with a redstone link. I am going to need a clutch though. So if lever's there, I can, let me climb up in here real quick. Lever will be there, which means I can put, out of my way, pipe. This here, we'll just put it with 2 stone brick. I'm not going to have anything else that requires stone brick. I just got to get power to this, which means I can probably do power on this side. I try and make it to where I don't have anything showing though. Actually, something I could do. No, what I wanted, Harry Potter. Okay, so let me get a cogwheel real quick. So I can have our power on this side. It can drop down 1 and then go back. Do this real quick. So this will drop back, and then I can get this, connect all back here. I can probably just then connect onto this, which will be fine. Means I will need a gearbox again. There's probably a definitely easier way to do this. I'm just not doing it the easy way. I mean, I could do it that way. Yeah, that'll work. Hold up, wait a minute. I got an idea. Let me make a gearbox or 2, just in case. All right, and then we'll get these. We just make some more of those. So I can really just have this go down. I could put a gearbox here, and then I could put one there, which will empower that to that. Right? Okay, you're disconnected. I was gonna say, oh man, I actually would have to put, no, because I would need this to go back one, because I got to put a clutch here. Yeah, okay. In the hang of it. Kind of need a chunk of redstone. I need a shaft also. My brain's like overdrive right now. It's functioning, and it feels weird. So I should just be able to do this, that has everything. Perfect. Obviously, we'll here, we'll have one here. You will be a receiver, 2 stone brick. and then we'll have one on this side be our main piece. It'll be there, which will have the lever. So we do that. That will stop that. Perfect. And then all I have to do is cover this up. We'll put encased chain up here, just, or not encased chained, casings, just so it looks the same. Won't be able to tell a difference of whatever's active and what's not. The pipe real quick, because I got to re-add the pipe back in. And then where's the casing? Don't tell me I'm out of casing. I shouldn't have used all of it. Maybe it's still on the thing. Nope, in front of my face. Oh, see, you look different, which means I'm gonna need to put random ones here. See, now you have your own. So do that. That will power, which means if I go here, turn it off, you get XP. Are you still going? Okay, what'd I break? I mean, obviously we'll probably need more XP, and it probably takes 1 bucket to count as XP. But then you just don't stop. That's the bad thing about the sprinklers is they look, and oh, I hate to say it, but they kind of suck. But that should be fine, because this will only activate when this has power. It does have power, but we have the clutch stopping it, which means nothing should be able to get through. But we also could have, well, not enough. I probably should have made it to where it grabs from the bottom and then goes up on each side, because that's where the main spot is, instead of from the middle. We're going to test this out real quick. Let me go ahead and put all this in, grab a whole bunch of XP. As you know what, we're just going to throw everything back in. We're going to let this machine start for a minute. We're going to see if it actually works. Our sword can function, everything. Okay, we got blocks going. Pretty good. See some free cam on standby. Our sword is kicking. It should take a minute for everything to register through. It's not going to be an instant one, but it should take a minute. I'm going to turn sound down right just so it's easier on the editing, because we're going to have so much noise. Well, that should go. That will then turn into stone. Stone should end up in here, which it does. As it turns to that, everything should start moving up. We should. There we go. You get them? Everything go. This starts flashing, which then move over here. Nice. No, we'll wait until we have a good chunk of buckets in here. Obviously, it's gonna go, but oh, you're going the wrong way. What the hell? What's wrong with you? What a break. Hold on, stop. I don't want to open that, because if I do, that's gonna suck. So this is going the wrong way. Are they dead in there, or no? They're all gonna sit there for a minute. That's not good. Do I have any more white sticks? I can just. They can't jump, right? Ow. Maybe a flamethrower is helpful. We are getting a pretty good chunk of XP from them. I got to try and kill as many as I can, because we have too many in here. Die. Just die right, dang. All right, so this is going the wrong way. It's going this way, which is not supposed to happen, which is telling me that something over here, obviously this is going the correct way because we have lava pushing in, which it should. I have a feeling this somehow messed with something, even though it really shouldn't, because this doesn't even connect over into, because this one will connect into here, which powers this. This is spinning that way when it should be spinning this way. This one hits, that will spin, that will power it up. So technically, if I'm speaking correctly, I should just be able to add a gearbox on this side. Okay, seen it. I should be able to add a gearbox on this side. That should flip everything. This should still get power. That should go. No, wrong way. Now you're going the wrong way. Oh God, I forgot about that. Whoopsie. God, they're so small. Okay, the only way this is getting rotation is by this, which is now spinning that way. So because I added a gearbox here, it started flipping it this way, which then made this one go to the right. You have that there, which is there. What are you? Solar. What? Okay, so hold on. Everything's closed. You're going the correct way. You are not. You're what? I didn't change anything with you other than these two, which I'm gonna wait for them to go on that way, because that's how you're supposed to go. You're connecting that one, just goes in there. Hold on, let me add the gearbox back in. If I do that, you're now going the wrong way, but you're going the correct way. Okay, so now if I don't have you, which way do you? You don't. Wrong way. Whoopsie. So if I put another gearbox in this area, then that should just connect on this one. It shouldn't connect up because it has no way or reason to connect up, but it should go the right way. Go ahead and try and make another. Okay, you connect there. Let me eat real quick before I suffer and die. Baked potatoes are so tasty. Okay, now you go. You're going the correct way. There we go. Fixed it. That will go in. That will drain out and go into these. Perfect. We have 3 buckets, which is not too bad. It does work. Obviously, it's only doing that the back side. So if it ever gets too clogged up here, what it does, I think, to go up here, if it, it'll drop out, get connected on this first one. If this first one ever gets full to where I can't put any more, it will go to the second one, and then second one goes straight. The third one, well, we'll jump on here and then go straight to the third one. So it does make it a little bit faster, but it is a little, I want to say a safety thing, but oh well. All right, we got 6. Let's go ahead and stop this. Let's verify. We should get something. If not, we need big nuggets. No. How are you still leaking? You're leaking to 100 now. Why is this not working? I may need to go back to watching Shouts because see, it stops now. Yeah, I may need to go watch Shouts again because he made one. But I don't know why it's not working. Do I need it to where it does nuggets? It just rains nuggets on me? It's just not working. I may have to go to the creative world and test it, but we got some of it. We got this side done. We still got that side. It should be pretty simple. We can do that next episode. I just need more stone brick and a little bit more power. We got this started. Everything is good on here. We just have to try and fix this at some point. So next episode, we're going to work on getting all that connected and then hopefully getting this to work. And if I find any more machines, then well, we're good. But we're not going to connect anything to the storage until we get the new storage built, which is probably going to take a little bit. Still trying to work on the new series also. I'm still having the issue where I am lagging every single time a chunk loads, which I don't want for the video just because it's going to make it, horrible because it lags like every 3 seconds when you're walking. That's something I don't want. So that zombie apocalypse series should hopefully start soon once I can figure it out. I don't know yet, but with that being said, we're going to end today's episode here. So thank you guys so much for watching. I do appreciate it. If you want to see some extra content, I do have a second channel in the description. I also have started recently streaming on Twitch and Kick, so if you want to check that out also, everything's down below. With that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. I do appreciate it, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Goodbye. I figured it out. I went back to Shouts' video. I was trying to work on the editing. I figured it out. Instead of using the sprinkler, that's not going to do anything. That's just going to shower you in XP dust. You literally just use a pipe or a pump. And, well, I get rained down. Nice. I feel free. Anyways, thanks for watching. Bye.